Welcome back. So last time, we dove into the 8 doors and how they show us where the opportunities are hiding. But here's the thing. What's the quality of those opportunities? Today we're adding that next crucial layer to figure that out.
Okay, this right here, this is the single most important idea for today. If you remember one thing, make it this. The doors point you to an opening, right? But it's the stars that tell you what it's actually going to be like when you walk through. Getting this difference down is absolutely key to mastering your timing. And this brings up a really big question. Let's say you find a great door, one that signals a fantastic opportunity. Why isn't success a sure thing? Why do some things that look perfect on paper end up being a total disaster?
I love this analogy. Think of it like this. A door is an invitation to a party. The invite looks awesome, right? But the star tells you what the party is really like. Is the music great? Are people having a good time? Or is it just awkward, with terrible snacks and everyone arguing? The door gets you in, but the star tells you what the vibe is.
And the answer to that vibe check? It lies with the 9 stars. You can think of them like a cosmic weather report for whatever you're doing. They hang out with the doors in your chart, and together, they spill the beans on the underlying quality and the likely outcome of your actions.
So, let's get to know these 9 powerful forces. Once you understand their individual personalities, you'll start to see exactly how they color the energy in your chart. All right, here's a quick look at the whole crew. Now, don't feel like you have to memorize all of this right now. We're going to break it down. You can see we've got 4 that are clearly good, 1 that's, pretty bad, a couple of mixed or volatile ones, and 2 that are more neutral and specialized. Let's start with the A-team.
These are what I call the favorable 4. These are the ones you usually want to see on your side. The assist star is your best friend when you need support. Foul brings that steady, stable, good fortune kind of energy. Heart is amazing for health, deep thinking, and planning. And the task star, that's your go-to for anything related to career, responsibility, and building wealth.
And now, for the other end of the scale, the sickness star. The name really says it all. This star is basically a universal sign for problems, delays, roadblocks, and health issues. If you have any choice in the matter, this is the one you want to steer clear of for anything important.
Then we've got the wild cards, the volatile 2. The impulse star is fantastic when you need to just go for it, like in a race or a competition, but it can also bring conflict and rash decisions. The hero star can launch you into the spotlight, but its energy is super fiery and unstable. It can lead to burnout or a PR mess if you're not careful. Oh, and those 2 neutral stars, Canopy and Pillar, they're very situational. Canopy is all about hiding and deep thinking. Pillar is about strength, but also stubbornness. Their value really depends on your goal.
Okay, and this is where the real magic happens. Because none of these things work in a vacuum. The true power here comes from seeing how the stars and the doors team up.
Let's just look at the 2 extremes. If you find the open door paired with the supportive assist star, you've basically hit the timing jackpot for a new project. But on the flip side, you see the death door paired with the sickness star. That is a giant flashing red light. It's a clear signal to just stop and wait for a much better time.
But, life is usually not that black and white, is it? And this is where the real insight comes in. An open door with the sickness star, that's that amazing opportunity that turns into a total nightmare of delays. But what about the other way around? A tough door, like the death door, with a helpful star. That could mean that a difficult ending is actually for the best, and it's going to come with support or a really valuable lesson.
So how do you actually put this to work? It really just boils down to a super simple 2-step process you can use on any chart.
It honestly is this simple. Step 1, you find the door you're curious about. Maybe it's your personal life door or the open door for a business idea. Step 2, you just look at the star that's sitting right there in the same box, the same palace. That star is telling you the true quality of that door's energy.
So for example, let's say you look at your chart and your life door is sitting there with the task star. Now that is an incredible sign. It's a clear signal from the universe that the energy is perfectly aligned for you to step up, take on more responsibility, and chase after things that build wealth. So, the main takeaway here is pretty huge. By adding the stars into your analysis, you've just gone from a flat, one-dimensional view to a two-dimensional one. You're not just seeing if a door is open anymore, you're seeing what's actually waiting for you on the other side.
So now you can see the opportunity, And you can see its quality. But there is one final, more subtle layer, a hidden force that can still shift the final outcome. It's kind of like a metaphysical wild card. What is it? Well, that's what we're going to explore next time.